What's up, YouTube? How's it going? I'm back again for another random tandem chandem video. I would like to talk to you guys about what's it like to be a delivery driver. Pros and cons. Oh boy. I'm stating these off the top of my head because I don't want to write down the negatives and positives. Huge list. Okay, so the pro would be it's your job, you're getting paid. I don't know, you picked it, like I did, such. But you didn't pick the delivery, you didn't pick the routine, and you didn't pick the bitchy person that told you to have a good day. Like most jobs, customers can be rude, and you have to sit there and take it. Hey, here you go. Stupid. You order the delivery. How do you not know it's coming? How do you not know what you ordered? How am I supposed to know if it's wrapped in a black bag? Like, you think we get a list here of everything? I want Purelator. Purelator would know. It's all in their system. When you're a transport driver, a lot of the times you're like, get that off our truck, or we're kicking it off. But no, in all honesty, you got to be respectful, be patient. You're getting paid. Big deal if it takes a long time. Sad thing is, overtime doesn't start until after 60 hours. Oh. But the pro is you're not doing lots of labor, you're doing lots of driving. And when I got my DZ, I want to be a driver, not a laborer. You know, if I want to be a laborer, I'll go back to my last freaking job. But anyways, besides that, you know, you're not working outside. You'll get to a lot of construction sites. Oh, excuse me. And they'll say, "Where's your hard hat?" Well, I don't have one, and I'll sit in the truck if you want to be like that, and you can unload it, and that'll be that. You got to pay attention when they're offloading your stuff so they don't take the wrong merchandise. They don't damage anything. They don't damage your truck. They don't damage their own things and try to blame you. Also, you know, the fatigue of driving, dealing with traffic is just brutal. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of you guys are watching this video have no idea what it's like to be a delivery driver. I didn't grow up my whole life wanting to be a delivery driver. I had other goals in life, but whatever, shit happens, right? So I took whatever was available, and now I'm doing a less labor-intense job. I'm 30 years old, so for now it'll do. It'll do. It pays the bills. I got the skills. Also, there's a lot more to it. You know, you're going to a lot of places you've never been, and you're like judging the size of your truck just by going, yeah, it'll fit, bud. You know, like that meme says, there's a Canadian every day that says, oh, she'll fit, bud. That's me. You know, you come super close to wrecking your truck. You can damage the product. You know, you can, boom, you can have an accident like that. You're constantly paying attention. How many of you go to work and you're constantly paying attention? You're at your desk. Oh, excuse me. And you're like dozing off. You know, with driving, you can't doze off. You can end someone's life if you doze off. You can get a ticket. You know, your boss isn't the boss. You know who the boss is? The cops. So make sure you're not texting and driving. You got your seatbelt on. MTO's out there to get you too, man. Anyone in the States watching this stuff? Sorry, I'm talking like a Canadian right now, but I'm trying to do the pros and cons here of driving in the Canada. Weather conditions. It's not just getting that delivery A to B. You know, there's so much more than that. Like I said, you can't wreck it. I used to be a garbage truck driver, recycling driver. That's merchandise they didn't really care about. You can curb hop, you can swing hard lefts, rights, whatever you want to do, bounce around your garbage. You're not doing that with air conditioners, my friend. You damage that shit, that's expensive. You gotta be careful. You're not doing that with paint. You know, stuff's heavy. Watch your weights. Brake well ahead. You know, get used to the size of your vehicle. Weights are always different. You might be extremely light and have something very fragile, and then you break it. Granite countertop. I know. It happened to me. You gotta be careful when you go over train tracks. Careful when you're backing up. Ask people to spot you if you have to. Go check ahead of times to see if you can fit. With garbage and recycling, you have a set route, and you follow that. Well, you send me somewhere I've never been. I'm going to Google Map it to see what it looks like, see what the sign looks like if it's not on the paper. There's so much stuff. You have to get out and go find this person. You don't even know who's Eric. Who's Eric? Look for Eric. Okay, I'm calling Eric. Okay, I'll be over here in the corner. Okay, it's like you don't like doing Kijiji deliveries or Kijiji ad pickups? Well, my friend, get used to doing my job because you're constantly looking for this person. I really don't care to be here right now, Eric. I'm ready to leave, like you have that mentality, but your skid's so damn big I can't work around it, and you're the first offload. And it's 7:30 and you're not open until 8:30. Holy shit. It's a constant headache of anything can happen. And you gotta be careful not to wreck people's stuff. But yeah, like I said, you're looking for Eric. Who's Eric? I'm over here, and he's in front of like 6 parked cars, and he wants you to back in and lower the tailgate and offload with a pump cart, and you have tiling that's like 2,500 pounds, and you're like, I can't go up a curb no more than half a millimeter, sir. So you're gonna have to find another way or get a forklift, because I ain't hand bombing that shit. Like your job is to drive to the back of the truck. If need be, use your tailgate. All that jazz. Sometimes they give you tips, they give you stuff, which is nice. Excuse me, I'm tired. I've gotten very personable. I've met a lot of people. There's tons of hookups to this job too, so be very friendly and personable. And you never know. You might run into someone and need some drywalling or whatnot that you delivered to, and they might recognize you. And I do a lot of the same deliveries over and over again, so you build a relationship and a bond and a connection with these people, right? So if you ever need anything, it's more than just hey, here's our driver. It's like, hey, there's Matt. I remember him. He's on YouTube, random videos. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. But also, it's nice just to be, a friendly dude. Like, I did a delivery like last week, and boxes of sand fell over, and I'm like, well, it's not my fault. Oh, sorry. I think I yawn when I talk too fast because I'm not breathing. I get excited. It's not my fault that the skid caved in because the sand is so heavy, but it is my fault because it is on my truck, so I will help. And the people said, wow, most delivery drivers just stand there and say, you do it. Well, I don't have that mentality. I like to help, because you never know when I might need the favor back, that I'm pulling a skid in the snow and someone might recognize me and come and help. I'm just not that a-hole to want to just sit back and do nothing. I've been working for 15 years of my life, and I'm just not ready to do nothing, I like to keep moving, keep busy, keep my mind going, I can't just be that guy, because I might be ringing the buzzer and it might be freezing outside, and then, oh, Matt's here, ignore the buzzer, That's not how I roll. I like to be polite to everybody, even the ones that pee me off. Hey, I might have to see you again, so don't be rude, right? Don't get that last, I'm at work here and I gotta be professional, and you want your stuff, so I'm here to give it to you. If you don't want it, then I leave, so it's up to you. So you'll notice that a lot of places you'll go to, they won't have forklifts, and you might have to hand bomb. I heard Pure Later and all them, they have to hand bomb all their stuff. Yikes, that sucks. They do a lot of deliveries in buildings and stuff. Though it's nice because they can just go to someone's door if they're not home and drop off the package. I can't do that. I'm carrying like 10 grand worth of tools or something. You can't just leave that somewhere. You need someone's approval, and you need that person to be there to accept it. So you can't just be doing that stuff. It's not like a little care package. Even a MacBook or whatever you guys are dropping off, it's like there could be tons of money on my truck. I don't know, and I have to treat each individual package as, hey, this is my responsibility to take it to you. I can't break it. I can't open it. I can't touch it. It's yours. So be as you must, be as you may. What you want to do with it is totally up to you. But I've been told, oh, can you just drop it off without a signature? You can't. You need to get pre-approved and all that stuff to save the company's ass, save your own ass. You're constantly. You want to one-up them, so if something ever happens, anything stupid, someone punches your tail light or someone says they're going to call on you, you need to be one-up and get above them and tell your boss right away, tell your dispatch right away. You don't want them to have the story to tell to you, you want to have the story to tell to them. So don't just brush it off as if, oh, nothing happened, like, oh, the cop pulled me over just to give me a warning. No, you tell them, MTO, anybody, you tell them. You get on your mechanic and say, fix that shit, You'll see that a lot. So a little bit of pros and cons there. Sometimes the hours can be brutal. I'm sure you guys know as of truck driving, but for the most part, it's just offloading and unloading. Pretty much offloading your truck. Loading is easy if you got a forklift. Oh, excuse me. The hours can suck. The weather can suck. Customers, for the most part, are happy to see their stuff, right? So, hey, like, you're here with my stuff. Some people their companies. I do residential and commercial, right? So commercial is a lot nicer because they have a dock, they have a forklift, they know you're coming. It's all scheduled. Whereas residential, you're going to someone's house and they might not be home, or they might not be expecting that delivery next week, or they might be out of town. It might be a guy using his house instead of his business. Then he can deliver it to his own job, to his own company, right? So you gotta be aware of all that stuff, because pump carts aren't designed for people's houses, and it can be a pain in the ass if it's really heavy. You don't want to blow out your back. Just take it easy, be careful, assess the job ahead of time. You are working for yourself at that point. You're your own driver, you're your own offloader, you're everything. So it's all in your hands. So don't screw up, and always take that extra step. If something's going to happen, tell your boss. There you have it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more random tandem videos, as I try to upload not so often, but I do when I can. And I'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.